Hello guys, welcome to my channel Devyani Arts. Here's a little recap of part 1. Then we will go to part 2, a touch of color and embellishment. In part 1, we transformed a plain surface into a sculpted canvas filled with depth, texture, flowing floral details and carefully handcrafted clay work. This is the moment where the peacock painting truly begins to come alive. Until now, the artwork carried only texture and form. The raised details already created shadows, movement, and dimensions. But with the first touch of paint, the entire atmosphere of the painting begins to change. I always begin this stage slowly and carefully, by choosing the right color, which I am not sure what it's gonna be. So I am putting some soft tones that I have in my mind that settle naturally into the sculpted details and will also enhance the peacocks. Not with the harsh colors or heavy layers, but with the soft tones. Because in dimensional artworks, the goal is not to hide the textures, it's to enhance them. The very first strokes instantly changes everything. The petals begin standing out more clearly, the carved patterns start gaining depth, and the peacock details slowly emerge from the background. I finally get my base color. Here I am choosing for this pastel green shade, a bit of white acrylic color, and a touch of dark green sparkle acrylic paint. Now just give it a good mix. Stir, stir, stir. Mix, 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 mix. Add a little bit more to get the perfect shade. This is a perfect color, but I think I need to add a little more sparkle to it. So I am adding here golden dust powder. Don't add too much amount of it. Just mix it well and you're good to go. As the paint glides across the textured surface, every handmade detail reacts differently. Some raised areas catch more light and appear brighter. The deeper sections naturally create shadows and contrast. It almost feels as if the artwork is waking up. Now I slowly begin layering the shades. This process takes patience. Brushing through paint can easily flatten the details and remove the depth created during sculpting. So instead, I work slowly, building the colors layer by layer, brushstroke after brushstroke. The artwork begins developing its personality. Honestly, this stage always feels magical to me because this is where imagination starts turning into reality. The textures shaped by hand in part 1 finally begin revealing their full beauty. And now the artwork is finally ready for the biggest transformation. Even the smallest highlights now make a huge difference. The more I continue painting, the more movements begins appearing naturally across the surface. A little brightness along the edges creates elegance. A darker tone inside deeper textures creates dimension. And suddenly, the entire artwork starts feeling alive. The peacocks are looking so real and beautiful, but need a golden glam to it. By turning the feather edges golden. If your acrylic paint gets dry, add some varnish or acrylic medium to it to make the paint smoother. Now, the textures catch light beautifully from every angle, creating depth that flat paintings simply cannot achieve. And that's why I love dimensional clay art so much. It's not just something you see, it's something you experience. Now the paste no longer feels like plain clay and texture. It feels warm, detailed, elegant, full of life. And this is still only the beginning of part 2. Because soon the highlights, detailing, finishing touches, and final enhancement will transform this peacock artwork into a complete masterpiece. As the brush moves gently across the textured surface, you can already see the raised details becoming more visible. The floral patterns that once blended into the background are now slowly separating with depth and contrast, and the peacock finally begins drawing attention towards itself. Right now, I am carefully applying color over the raised clay work, allowing the paint to settle naturally into every curve and carved texture. The deeper areas collect darker tones, while the raised sections catch more light. With every brush stroke, the artwork changes little by little. You can notice how every small curved line inside the feather design starts becoming visible as the paint touches the surface. This is why textured art feels so satisfying to create. The details reveal themselves slowly. Make sure to subscribe my channel for all the new artwork updates. Alright, now finally attach our peacock to the base. And now this stage is all about refining the details and building richness into the artwork. For this, I am going to use some reflecting mirrors and some kundans of different shapes and sizes and glue them using a 7000 glue. So let's go paste them, starting with some mirrors. To let the feathers stand out with more clarity. As you can see, I am now working more closely on the peacock itself, enhancing the feather patterns by adding some drop-shaped mirrors. These mirrors is what gives the peacock its dimensional appearance. Now the feather details are slowly becoming more visible. Gently add one by one. We'll soon make it all done. Too much work can hide the details. Too little can make the artwork feel incomplete. So I work slowly, refining, blending, and enhancing the surface, one section at a time. And I feel now the peacock begins carrying more emotions than before. Just look at this. The feather feels more detailed and create natural movements. All the raised texture now has purpose. At this point, the base no longer looks like a simple art project. Its form is becoming more expressive with every layer added. And honestly, this is one of my favorite parts of the entire process. Because this is the stage where patience truly pays off. All the sculpting work from part 1 finally begins revealing its beauty with each embellishment you added. Pick one, put one. Pick one, put one. Just one by one. This is the balance between softness and richness is what makes the artwork feel elegant instead of overworked. Now, let's finally begin drawing attention towards reality by adding few lines to the feather. Each small line inside the feathers starts adding movements and elegance to the design. For this, I have used Asian paint varnish with golden dust powder to give it a forever finish. And we are still not finished yet. As I have told you before, every painting has a story. It cannot be done in a day. Let's take this story to an end. Let's add some more highlights, finishing details, and dramatic touches that will complete this peacock artwork completely. In this final clip of this story of a peacock painting, I am focusing on the finishing details, the highlight, depth, shine, and delicate refinements that make the entire artwork feel complete. The petals appear softer, the borders feel cleaner, and the whole work finally starts feeling harmonious as one complete piece. So instead of rushing through the final step, I take my time refining each section carefully of peacock's feather. Here I am putting some mandala dots to give it a more natural look. Watching an idea slowly evolve from imagination into reality, from raw clay and texture into something elegant enough to decorate a space beautifully. Every stage of this journey carried patience. From shaping the petals of feather to sculpting the peacock details to layering colors slowly without hiding the handmade textures underneath. Every detail was created with intention. No two textures are identical. No brush stroke is perfectly repeated. That's the beauty of it. And now, let the peacock stand proudly at the center. And just now, the entire piece feels calm, rich, and alive. This is no longer just clay and paint, it's a story layered into art. Here I am unfolding the creative journey that comes to an end, but it never really stops. So if you enjoyed watching this artwork transform step by step, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for more handmade artwork.